So people are saying after last night that Adesanya looked washed and that he should just retire. And to be honest with you, although I kind of agree with that sentiment, Adesanya looked really good last night, you know. Landing those lead low kicks like he always does on Joe Pyfer, beating that leg up, and I think after a couple of rounds more of that, Joe Pyfer would have been a sitting duck, you know. Landing knees in the clinch, 1-2s, his boxing looked very improved, you know, especially in that first round. But I think eventually, after the going got a bit tough and, you know, it was a bit of a back and forth fight, Adesanya remembered being in the red Ferrari, driving around Auckland, you know, waiting for those silk pyjamas at home, and realised that he doesn't need to be here. So made a gentleman's agreement to just put his head within the boxing range of big heavy hitting Joe Pyfer and slug it out for a bit and just see how it goes. And that's pretty much what he did, you know. Adesanya was walking forward with his hands low, you know, no head movement whatsoever, trying to find that big shot. And eventually, he just sat in front of Joe Pyfer, who landed maybe 4 or 5 punches before he wobbled Adesanya. And then he managed to get a body lock and take him down, and there was a bit of a scramble, and he got him off of the ground and pound after mounting him and taking the back. But again, this to me, like I said, I don't think that Adesanya looked massively washed. His chin was holding up good. He was eating big shots off Joe Pyfer, and you know, he doesn't throw tic tacs. Let's face it. I don't think his power is as rated as what people say it is. But you know, he was eating them pretty well, and yeah, I personally think that Joe Pyfer, from what I seen last night, is a better grappler than he is a striker. But it just comes down to this. I just don't think Adesanya has the mentality of this sport anymore. This is a very, very tough sport. Everybody knows that. You know, you have to be completely dialed in. And when you've already made multi-millions and been to the top of the sport and had the belt for a long time, it's hard to, you know, stay with that sort of motivation forever against these sort of guys. So, yeah, it looks like Adesanya just doesn't have the same eye of the tiger anymore, unfortunately. But nevertheless, I still think he performed very well. And to be honest with you, I thought he looked levels above Joe Pyfer on the feet. But it is what it is. I got this pick wrong, so we go again.